top defenders, rather than the likes of Klavan and Moreno, who they've bought in the past for relatively small fees.
But they have to beat Middlesbrough to do that this weekend, to get themselves into the Champions League. The last 3 games in the Premier League, teams have gone to Liverpool and done it different ways, haven't they? And you know, attacked it different ways, if you like, against them. If Steve Agnew's watching this show, he might be looking at some of these and thinking, how will I set my team up against Liverpool? Because teams have sat deep, teams have got at them. What do you think is the best way of doing it? This was against Southampton.
I think the most popular way, or the most successful team, has been Southampton. They've struggled. They've been a bogey side for Liverpool. And I think Southampton this year, what they've done is when they've lost the ball, they do this so well.
So that's now.
They lose the ball now, but just look at the recovery of getting actually back into position. And now... And we just highlight the width of the team that they've got here. All 9 in that, what, is it 20 by 30 area, and only Gabbiadini left up front. And because Liverpool, and we'll highlight here on this left-hand side, they play without wingers, so that the full-backs have to provide the width. And what they've said here is, we don't mind. We don't mind if this ball gets transferred out to this side, because we'll get over there and we'll all shift across. But they like to be compact through the middle of the field, because they know that that's where Liverpool's strength is, and a lot of teams have played this way.
And actually, we've always talked about James Milner. He always wants to get back onto his right foot as well, doesn't he?
Always, and he'll always come back inside. This is slightly different, because this was in the second half, and you just look there. And a lot of teams, I think this is probably the most popular way to play against Liverpool. You've got the back 4,
midfield 5.
Midfield 5, and then Gabbiadini, who drops in on top of the deep-lying midfield player who there is at Emre Can. And they're almost saying to these 2 centre-backs,
have the ball,
who are not great on the ball, Lovren and Matip, look, you can have the ball, we're not actually worried about you.
Yeah, quite high as well, aren't they? I mean, that's quite deep, sorry. You know, talking, what, just 20, 24, 25 yards away from goal.
I think that's
too deep, or
probably 10 yards, 5 yards outside your own box. But what that means is that there are no spaces. We talked about Sterling and Origi
wanting to get in
behind. But if that ball's played over the top, the goalkeeper's going to come out and claim it. So I think playing deep against Liverpool, because I think they lack a little bit of creativity in midfield.
Yeah, and not getting too tight in midfield either. I mean, almost at times, like you said, just let them have it in front of you. Don't let any spaces, nothing in behind. The pressing, it starts maybe, 30 yards from goal, all the pressing, isn't it? When it gets to 30, 40 yards from goal, you can have it there.
Well, I don't see a player... Like, normally, I played in a great Manchester United side, and normally, you know, we had Giggs this side, we had Beckham that side, we had York and Cole. And these players, individually, when the ball came to them, could beat a man 1v1. But you can't say with this Liverpool team, apart from Sturridge, they haven't got a player, really.
Coutinho.
This is slightly different against Bournemouth. We'll just take that back a little bit.
This is a different team, isn't it, as well? Bournemouth are quite an open team. They're a more attacking side, aren't they? I think they've scored more goals than Man United this season in the Premier League. Well,
I think Eddie Howe wants to give every game a goal, doesn't he? And this is against a team that wants to press. We just see Ariata there squeezing the ball. And I actually love this, because, look, it's 2v1 at the back against Origi.
Brave.
And the full-back there, Adam Smith...
Pushed in.
And everybody is on the front foot. Everybody's looking forward. Everybody's thinking, right, I'm going to press the ball. And this is where actually Bournemouth got some joy against Liverpool. They put them under pressure. Because Liverpool aren't great at the back from playing around. And this is another way. So we've seen the defensive way. We've seen the pressing way. Now, Crystal Palace, direct way. 4 up front. And the minute the ball comes out to the fullback, he's just going to play that ball down the side and actually play more direct.
They've got pace, haven't they, at Crystal Palace? They've got the height and strength of Benteke. They've got the option to do that, haven't they? Middlesbrough, how do you think they'll attack it? Set pieces as well. I mean, set pieces against Liverpool has been a problem for them all season.
Well, I mean, I think when you're talking to Steve Agnew at the weekend, first thing you'll say is, look, let's practice set pieces, because we will get opportunities, because everybody scores against Liverpool. But we've seen 3 different ways there, and if you're asking me which way will Steve Agnew play, I think he'll play deep. I think he'll get men behind the ball, and I think he'll park the ball.
Well, I think that's how Middlesbrough under Karanka was always the way, wasn't it? I think Steve Agnew's tried to be a little bit more attacking, hasn't he? You know, Bamford coming into the team as well, Negredo up top. He's tried to be a little bit more attacking and change that way.
But he hasn't got the results.
Yeah.
The results have probably got worse, and I think, you know, I know that Karanka was criticised for his defensive attitude, but actually, looking back, you'd probably say maybe with that attitude, they'd probably have had a better chance of staying in the Premier League than being, you know, a little bit more gung-ho.
So it's unlikely to be this team then, in that case, if they're going to go to Liverpool, it's probably unlikely that he's going to select this team, do you think?
I think it'll be highly unlikely that it'll select, particularly the front three of them, Negredo, Downing and Bamford. I think you'll see Traore come in and play on that right-hand side. I think Downing, I think you'll see more...
Like a 4-5-1.
A 4-5-1, because you know what? Against the Diamonds, you cannot get outnumbered in this.
So more the way Southampton attacked it?
More the way Southampton attacked it. I don't think they'll go Bournemouth and go full-court press. Even though they've got nothing to lose, I think they'll look to park the bus, be defensive and allow no spaces at all through that middle area.
Prediction?
I think Liverpool will get over the line. I saw on Sunday against West Ham, I saw a bit of confidence. That result would have given so much confidence and belief. It's a difficult game, you know, because it's a banana skin, but that man Sturridge, you know, I'm a big fan of him when he's fully firing fit, and I think he'll just have too much for this Middlesbrough defence.
What about this guy, Coutinho? The rumours won't go away. Actually started out there, doesn't he? Lana up top on that left-hand side in this diamond shape. Is it Champions League football a must to keep him?
Yeah.
Or not? Because the rumours won't go away, will they? Barcelona, Real Madrid, supposedly.
Look, he'll go to Barcelona, whether it's this year, next year or in 2 years' time. He just looks that type. There's too many rumours about it. They've got, obviously, the Brazilian Neymar there at the moment. He's best friends with Coutinho. But I think challenging and qualifying for the Champions League is a big thing for somebody like Coutinho, because he likes to be playing football on the biggest stage. You know, they've not had it this season. And what he will want, though, he'll look at this team and think, I actually want better players around me next year. If we're going to be challenging for all honours. So,
Liverpool to win?
Liverpool to win and qualify for the Champions League.
Into the Champions League, and Coutinho staying for one more season?
1-2 more seasons, yeah.
How long are we here for? Hopefully another couple of seasons as well.